Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at the Syma X21. I know the box says it's the X21W, but this is the X21 version, as we can see by the sticker here on the bottom. So the difference between the X21 and the X21W is the W stands for Wi-Fi. So without the Wi-Fi, we don't have the camera, and we don't have the ability to control it via Wi-Fi using the cell phone. Not a big deal. We're going to play around with this and fly it as just a fun little indoor drone. Not have to worry about the video and things like that. Video from these little cameras it's a neat feature, but it's not the most stable video. So you're not going to be wanting to film your next, family gathering and things like that with this. So one of the accessories that came with it is this real ACC LiPo bag. So this is a fireproof charging and storage bag. So you can put the LiPo battery in here when you're getting ready to charge it, and should anything happen and it catch on fire, this is going to contain that fire long enough for you to get this bag out of harm's way. It's also good for transporting the batteries. So again, if anything happens to them while it's being transported, you can just take the bag out of harm's way. So, nice little feature that they added in. Nice little bonus. So, let's go ahead and we're going to break the seal on this and see what we have inside. In here pretty good. There we go. Alright. Okay. So here we have the drone. It's a nice pretty red. It looks like it's fully assembled. We have the props on it. We have the prop guards on it. Looks like we don't really need to do anything to get this going. Here you can see the landing gear. It's got little rubber pads on it to protect if you landed indoors on furniture and things like that. This is a little bit bigger than some of the smaller indoor flyers for size comparison. So this is, one of the ones that would normally fly only indoors. This one's a little bit bigger, so I think this one might actually be able to handle being outside a little bit. So we're actually going to try flying that one outside and see how that goes. Unless it's too windy. If it's too windy, then we will go ahead and switch it around and fly it indoors. But nice pretty color. I do like that. I should have brought scissors up here to deal with all this tape. Let's see if we can pop it out of here real quick. There we go. And we have it out. So this is normally where the camera would be. I believe in this version it's just going to be an LED light. Maybe we can turn it on and see if it has the battery in it. Must not have the battery yet. Okay. So let's set this to the side for a moment. And let's see what else we have in here. So we have the little mini screwdriver, which is always good for doing repairs and things. Not everybody has a small screwdriver like this, so it's nice when they include that. We have our USB charging cable. standard USB end, and then the other end is going to be for the battery. And we have some spare pops in here. Always nice when they include those, especially with these little ones. They tend to be a pressure fit, and sometimes they pop off when you have a rough landing or something. And then here we have the controller. One of the things I noticed right away with this controller is there are no trimmer buttons. Normally you'd have the trim buttons here and here to be able to correct the gyroscopic sensitivities a little bit to help it hover a little bit. What this one does instead is it uses push buttons. You actually push in on the control sticks. But we'll go over more on that when we actually do the overview of the controls and everything. We have a couple shoulder buttons, so we'll need to figure out what those do. And charge up some batteries, put those in here. This takes 4 AA batteries. So, one thing I'm not seeing is I'm not seeing the battery, so the battery must be in here. And there it is. Okay, so it is in here, but they didn't have it hooked up for shipping. So we are going to just hook it up real quick, turn it on, and as you can see, it is a light in the front. Give it down on camera. It's blinking rapidly because it's waiting for a signal from the controller. So green is the back of the drone, and the red is the front of the drone, and you can also tell by the white. So normally the battery door would not be hanging down. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. We will get the battery a full charge. We will get some batteries into the controller, and we'll do a quick overview of the controls, and then we'll do our first flight. So there we go. That is the unboxing of the Syma X21. Thank you, and stay tuned for the next part.